this is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, the hacking is getting complicated. With this one, I'm going to go ahead and make my brain to download something. You don't know. You might have to. And I'm going to walk right through the front door as well. I've got the key. I put that bot to bed as well. Take a nice nap. Let's disable that. Because we have to turn this off. And we have to turn it off twice. Look at it. You have to disable both to get through there. What I need to do is find a place to hide. Actually, we'll hide right in the van. They'll never suspect somebody in the van, right? I'm going to sleep. I'm going to hide in the van. Look, I'm leaning. I'm leaning, baby. Now I'm going to throw out the jumper. It just magically appeared outside. I like this stuff. Let's get to work.
Why? Yeah, nigga be happy.
Gotta turn him off.
Yo, alright.
I think that's where I want to go first.
Alright, nigga. Before? So, quick.
Being able to disable security systems and these robots.
Alright.
These missions would be really well, actually, you can still be fun, but it would be a lot more difficult because then you gotta sit there and fight all the backup, and then when you're leaving, you can't
what if
because they're all up on you. They got
I put him at D tackle?
This little robotic factory, I mean, this is scary when you think about it. You've got robots creating other robots.
Cause he 300. He 300, so he got some weight. Huh?
A restaurant or a supermarket. There's no people there. It's just all.
Oh!
He probably is a 3-4 style. Yeah, 3-4 style linebacker, pass rusher.
See, I was talking too much. I shouldn't be talking like that. I gotta stay focused. Keep my eyes on the prize. Start slipping. But so far,
Yeah, bro.
too much movement. Well, they're actually outside. They don't really know where I am right now because I'm inside that van. Hopefully they'll look in the van. Who's gonna think that?
That's what I'm saying.
Right? I don't think anybody's gonna think that, but we'll see. The robots aren't really on the move, but the people are moving a little bit. And there goes the guy right there. He's in panic mode. So let's wait for him. Let's go in that room. Let's get the EMP and get up out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
It will let me know if I'm being detected. So if I am, then I guess we'll just have to say forgive yourself.
I don't know. Don't kiss your ass.
Pull out the gun. Close this door to give me some time just in case. And I'm getting EMP number 2. And I think the third one's going to be in there, where that guard is. So we're going to follow that guard. And he's not going to be looking this way either, because if he went that way, he's not going to be looking back. Because he thinks it's safe out there. Wow, this one is just out in the middle. All the other ones were really easy, but this one is out.
Cliff Averill.
The light shining bright. And there's everybody out here looking for me. Uh-oh, no, don't see me, don't see me. Yeah,
So, quick.
I gotta remember, disable the robots before I make my move. I don't want to get caught slipping again, getting too comfortable.
What I do, quick.
I'm literally inside a van, and they have no idea. Disrespectful thing.
Yeah, bruh. Do I put him at right in? Do I put him at right in? I'm looking for D tackle. But look at this. So one of my right ends is actually better at D tackle.
Let's get wrench inside. We're moving along with this plan. So far, so good. Take a little.
Oh!
There's nobody here. Everybody's outside. Nothing to worry about.
Bro, I thought it was over.
Huh?
I thought it was over.
Yeah, so put him at D tackle and then put Pritchett at right end. I'm not worried about that. As long as he can get the run. If he can stop the run, I'm not worried about a pass rush.
He is really attached to that robot. That is hilarious. This game is too funny. Say goodbye, man. We ain't got all day. Unfortunately, I have to get up and do this. I cannot use the jumper for this last set.
Yeah.
Take another nap. I'm almost out of here. I tried to be super stealthy, but it's all good. I'm here. Okay, little guy. Today is your day. Take a cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
We gonna try it, bro. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna do that.
Bro, I threw a pass. And these niggas cross routes. Not cross routes, but I mean they came across each other going the opposite way. Threw the ball to one nigga, the other nigga ran into the ball. Yeah, try to catch it.
Pedal to the metal. And the good thing is that they're not cops. They have their own security, so they're not going to chase me. I'm pretty much home free now. If it were the cops, then I'd have to be on a speed chase, but I don't have to worry about that. We jump in the car, and I'm turning on the jakes. Look at track star Marcus, the hacker from Dead Set. Which cars did I should be damaged? Because they're going to be looking for me in that car. And they even got a sports car. It's even in yellow, too. Yellow for escaping. Gold, yellow, escaping, white, the ball.
219? Where'd she find that at?
I just messed up a little bit at the end, but I did everything that I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
Mission complete.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna put him at D tackle. Yeah, I'm gonna switch them both. Yeah. Yeah,
They said he took it up to the from the 40 to the 41 and gave this nigga 2 yards. Well, my niggas are going down early in the season. Yep. Yep. Broken ribs. That nigga was out like at the end of the season last year.
I mean, look at this. The plotting and planning is so hilarious. And the fact that they let this thing in here with the dead set all spray painted on this thing, how dumb could they be? Seriously.
Yeah, that's the thing about it is I don't play them very hard. It was actually a really weak tackle.
The robot is having more fun than I am. This is crazy. Where is this? Oh, there it is right there. These little puzzles that you gotta do in the game and the little passes, they're not really that difficult. They're just tutorials. There's people working here and they're not paying attention. They don't even know what's happening. They see all these stuff. Don't they hear this? Don't they hear these platforms? They need to get down.
Alright, bro. I hate to say this, but I'm not gonna sign Greg, bro. Yeah. 3 years, 26 million total, but he 33. Yep. Yeah, thinking about that too. Yeah, let me go ahead and resign him.
God damn.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. Yeah, like I can't really get nothing started on offense. Huh?
Alright, bro, we play. We playing the Eagles. Bro, watching E game, I literally see why E like power backs now.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. This is Isaiah Crowell, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. For the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker there to get him down.
It broke big. It broke big.
2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Newton. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And after the play on the ground,
That's my first one to actually count it.
They fake the give. Newton finding his target. It's Cody Latimer. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is Latimer, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Panthers are going to get a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return is stopped well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I know, a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A good gain of 14 there that moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
1 second down, Smallwood. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on the play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should
Come on, my people.
necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 40.
Sound about right.
That's that nigga. That's that nigga.
Panthers coming out now. And they had a nice little drive.
Sound about right.
Time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
Oh,
you got
come on.
The board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Oh my God.
Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great
What the
run.
hell?
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea,
10
bro.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be first down Panthers.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw on second down is Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Oh my
Well, they have the
God.
yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty.
No.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They go play action here on first down. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
Oh, we got it back.
To time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Now Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Stephen Tulloch. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth. You know, 'cause you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost. You can't find him. And sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around.
They got the ball right back.
And he gets lost. This guy gets lost in a good way for his offense. Picking up big yardage.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get him into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finishing? Holding that to a minimal gain. How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
To throw is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Quick, he got it back again.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
I know. Yeah, that's another injury. Oh, they quarterback.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
First down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not gonna happen. If you're going to beat us,
I got through the line, but I was getting held. Like, he stood right in front of the quarterback.
to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down.
Yeah, bro, I don't get it.
Fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Carpenter knocks it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So after slogging
Bro, it's bull.
first quarter, we
It is bull.
on the scoreboard. A field goal
Like,
makes it 3-0.
like Pritchett is literally in his face, bro.
I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates.
Like that face mask. I'm not about to get that. This is bull.
4 turnovers in a
The
minute.
Panthers up and just first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Not a lot of dance steps in that run. That's much more like being that bowling ball, just going down and scattering some pins, breaking through contact, breaking through tackles.
I wonder what they quarterback out with.
Back to throw. Newton. And he's going to have to
Throw the ball.
Out he goes.
Ain't that
Benny
for you?
Logan in there
That's
to
a
get
good.
him for a loss of 5. There's Newton now on second down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, the Bears got Trey Mason.
You got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks. They try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
They snap it to Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a...
And look at this.
Get the... Oh, my fucking God, bro.
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Again, it's Smallwood. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's stopped before you're jumping.
Defense. Still 3rd down.
And some extras coming up on the line here.
I need to figure out what the fuck I can do to get rid of them throwing the ball to these damn tight ends.
The gun on 3rd down. Wins. Green Beckham has it over the middle. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer. With his height Sitting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right?
These
You don't
niggas
have
ain't
to be
shit.
his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
No, that's a linebacker. No, bro, the Dolphins got a left tackle and they got a pick.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
I was like, what the hell?
Wentz. He's got time.
No, that's my boy, Jerome Elliott.
He's brought down after a good game. He's such a good route runner. Shows it
That's my
there
youngest
on
boy.
third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Wentz now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Them damn Lions are 3-0.
Second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
I switched up to man coverage because I knew that shit.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
No,
Play action, it's Newton.
no, I don't know who the fuck was sticking their tight end.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's
Oh
incomplete.
my fucking God.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. This is Crowell. And a good swing. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They will go for it. Now Newton surveying the field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benny Logan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. 5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Wendell Smallwood, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
Under pressure, they got him again. Fletcher Cox with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looked defensively. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Newton sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So how about that one, Charles? We haven't seen that in a while. The illegal forward pass.
The quarterbacks get so much leeway on this play that you're right, Brandon. It is very rare that we see the call come out for a legal forward pass.
He got up like he knew somebody was about to come try to take his head off.
On 4th down and 9. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Flip. Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the 3rd quarter. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be
that's how I
prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead. This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes.
I was about to, I ran for it,
and I
Not before he gets into enemy territory. territory. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. They want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Short. In there to get him for a loss of 5. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Okay, even just being nice, the last 2 plays were not very good offensively. So if you're the play caller, was it the team's execution or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. But if it's strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
Now Wentz. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Get the, oh my God, bro.
In the back of the end zone.
Oh, I'm done with Madden, I swear to God. This shit is so dumb.
Pass interference call. Charles, you were a defender. You know how hard it is to defend the pass without committing this penalty.
And if they would let them play with a little bit more contact to give the defender a better chance, we wouldn't have nearly as many flags.
Now under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it.
I miss that tackle every time.
And put the quarterback down.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. A run with Smallwood. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You motherfucker.
Yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good
So
coverage
fucking
throughout this
down,
one.
bro.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit
That
more
nigga Calais
scoring,
Campbell got a
this
face
feels almost
mask
like a
on the
well-pitched
sack
game
from
of
behind.
baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Nigga, that's
That
the
field goal
Bulls.
caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits, and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
On second down, here's Crowell, and he gets it down to the 32. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon, and that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
On first down, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll take
Come
this
on,
into the end
bro.
zone. Now, hold on here.
I can't
We do
fucking
have a
win.
flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Get the fuck out of here.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the red zone now, Newton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
There's no fucking reason, bro. No fucking reason.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. Newton to throw. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
It's so
this
fucking
is
dumb, bro.
the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're
Michael
supposed
Orr,
to do on
why are you
offense. They're
fucking
usually looking
standing?
in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case,
I'm
though,
not supposed to
the
win
team
this
is able
game,
to come
bro.
up with the
I'm
ball.
telling you.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
I'm not supposed to win this shit.
There's Newton now on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought
There
down
should be no
here at
reason
the
I couldn't walk
3-yard
in there, bro.
line. That one good
No
for
fucking
12
reason.
yards. And that is going to set up third and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive lineman with their fake.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works.
I'm not supposed to win this shit, bro. I'm telling you.
It's really not a surprise to me. That's a
I'm
throwing
telling
down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Panthers defense gearing up as they take the field. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone,
Nigga, why is he
thinking
still
naturally for
fucking
the
moving
defense is,
forward?
okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here, but let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get it into the end zone, and when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling? And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. On third and short, Smallwood. And he brings this up
Of
to
course,
the
bro.
46.
Of
Good enough
fucking
for the
course.
first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know
every
it as
team I
well.
play
They've
got
gotta
the best
stop
fucking
him here.
offensive line in the
Now we're
league.
gonna see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it's 4th down. Here's Jacob Shum now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel
Why
good
the
about
fuck
themselves.
don't you have a blocking line?
They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
From his goal line here, Newton. And now here's another interception.
Of course.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's Smallwood. And some room to roll now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Called it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up.
This is scrimmage. Oh my God.
And they're able to convert on 3rd.
Just scored fucking already, man.
And that pickup of a first down, that's
Oh,
going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football
got this
back
kick
here.
after. I was supposed to have this nigga off the field a long time ago. But they just been pushing this ball up the field and getting these 4th down conversion.
2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll run for it with Smallwood. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
Getting set to go here, Isaiah Crowell in the offense. Trot back out there. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Now Newton on 1st down. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down now after the pass completion. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to.
Yeah, that was a 105-yard kick return.
Play action. It's Newton. And down he goes.
Oh, damn, it wasn't. It was on.
Fucking blue. Nigga, I see the blitz and still can't get the ball
They'll
up.
fake the handoff. Now Newton. On the left side, it's complete. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Newton. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read and it's picked off.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to win this, bro.
This one to the 30-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6, the Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run the counter. Smallwood. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Jacob Shum now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They
I'm
might
about
be
to see some
thinking
shit
this
that I
is
don't
close
want
to
to
a
see.
lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly.
Tony Jefferson is out 5
It appears that the
weeks.
pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Oh my
He doesn't
God.
drop too many in that department. Third down.
This nigga must get 1,000 XP every time he get an interception.
Passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Newton. And that's incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. And that'll bring up a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
I'm going to need you in every play this thing.
Desperation time. Newton, fourth down.
No, I'm saying we need
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they're going to
corner
get
in
this
every
one
play.
up past the 25.
He ain't have high motor. I don't know.
Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim
This nigga-
lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Now Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And Charles...
I was wondering how the hell he finished his game so fast. But then again, I'd be playing long ass games. I really couldn't get much started, honestly.
There's no fucking way.
So it's probably gonna be a tough game. They got a good run defense. Like, yeah. But the thing is, I was able to I only let them kick field goals. But I think what really won me the game is the fact that I got turnovers. They had the ball way longer than me. Yeah, so they didn't score in the first. They kicked 2 field goals in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. Only had 201 passing yards. My completion rating was only 50%. I was 17 for 34. I took that nigga Austin Davis out. I don't know how long he gonna be out. Or what he out with. For the trick now. Goddamn humble ass niggas.